Okay, so give the group name as com.pack and give your artifact as your account web client. Account web client. Account web client. So come down. So as I already told before, this is going to act like a it's going to act like a front end. So if I'm going to use front end, now what page I'm going to use it? JSP. So what type of packaging it would be? Okay, so make sure you're going to select your var packaging, and the Java you can select your own Java. So now go to the dependency part. So in the dependency part, first it is going to act like a client. So what dependency you have to provide?
Eureka client.
Okay, select your Eureka client. Eureka discovery client selected. Second one, I want to give the request and all. I want to give it. So which program will handle the request and all?
Controller program.
So for controller program, what dependency you have to provide?
Web
dependency. So select your web dependency. Select your web dependency. Web dependency. Okay. So now everyone generate your project, extract it and import it. Don't give nvn install, just extract and import it. Everyone generate your project, extract and import it. Don't give nvn install at all, just extract and import it. Just extract and import it. Don't give nvn install. Extract and import it. That's imported everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, open your form.xml file. Open your form.xml file. Open your form.xml file. So in your form.xml file, you can able to see two dependencies. You can see one is your Netflix Eureka client, and another dependency is we call to be a web dependency. And web by default will be running with your Tomcat server, so you will see your starter Tomcat also you can see. But now, as I already told before, this application is going to act like a front end, and where we are going to do the input, where you are going to do the input and all.
JSP page.
JSP page. And as I already told before, does my Tomcat understand JSP page?
No.
So you have to provide what are the two dependencies you have to provide? Tomcat Ember Jasper, and another one is
JSP.
maybe from the previous project, copy the Tomcat Ember Jasper and the JSPL dependency and paste it. Copy from the previous project. The last project we created, no, maybe under the pet project also, the case study also you have defined that one only. So copy the two dependency called as your Tomcat Ember Jasper and JSP dependency, JSTL dependency. JSTL dependency. Tomcat Ember Jasper as well as your JSTL dependency. Tomcat Ember Jasper as well as your JSTL dependency. Have you pasted, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, next one. Since it is a JSP page, whenever if I try to give any input now, without giving input, if I try to click the button now, what it has to show?
Validation.
What it will show? What it will show? Error message. So for that purpose, what I have to do?
Validation.
Validation actually. And in order to do validation, what are the two dependencies we have added previously?
Validation.
Java X validation, and another one is we call the hibernate hyphen.
Validation.
Okay, but don't paste this one. Instead of pasting this two dependency, okay, instead of pasting this two dependency, in the case of your Spring Boot, you can paste it actually. But right now we are not using Spring Boot. We are using your microservices actually. That is what cloud application we are going to develop actually. So in the case of your Spring, in the case of your microservices, instead of using this two dependency, I can able to use one dependency. I can able to use it. So go to the chat window. Go to the chat window. I have pasted one dependency. I have been pasted. Copy the dependency and paste it. That is we call it a Spring Boot starter validator validation. Okay, Spring Boot starter validation. So instead of giving the two dependency Java X validation and hibernate hyphen validator, I can able to provide one dependency called as your Spring Boot starter validation. So in the case of a normal Spring Boot, we have to provide the two dependency. But right now we are not developing a Spring Boot application. We are developing a cloud application. We are going to develop microservice actually. So instead of providing the two dependency, the two feature is provided in a single dependency called as your Spring Boot starter validation. I hope everyone pasted your Tomcat Ember Jasper JSTL as well as your Spring Boot starter validation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now do nvn clean install and update your project. Now do nvn clean install and update your project. Now do nvn clean install and update your project.
Build success. Build success.
Update your project.
Done, sir.
Finished up? Updated up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So everyone just go to your account table, go to your database. It's already there, MySQL prompt. Go to your MySQL prompt. We don't have any data, so we just try to insert the data manually, and then later part we'll try to insert from the JSP page. We'll try to insert it. Okay. Now try insert into account. Insert into account values. Insert into account values. Insert into account values. You can give 1 comma 10,000 comma some name Ram comma saving. 10,000 comma Ram comma saving. Enter. So try to insert one more value 2 comma 20,000 comma Raj comma current. 2 comma 20,000 comma Raj comma current account. Saving account and current account. So we have inserted two data. We have inserted manually. We are inserting because first we are going to fetch it, and later part we are trying to insert it actually. So since we want to fetch it, I'm going to manually insert two values. I'm going to insert it. Insert into account values 1 comma 10,000 comma Ram comma saving and 2 comma 20,000 comma Raj comma current. So have you inserted, guys?
Yes, sir.
Inserted? Yes or no?
Sir, it's not.
Yes, sir. Doing.
What, Hitashni? I hope it is inserted for everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Minimize it. Minimize it. Now come to your Eclipse application. Okay. So now expand your SRC main Java. Expand your SRC main Java and open your main class. Open your main class. Okay. Now I want to indicate this application is going to act like a client microservices actually. So what annotation we have to use it?
Enable Eureka.
Client. Okay. In the last program we have used @enable Eureka client. What is one more annotation we can able to use @enable?
Discovery.
Discovery client. So here we use @enable discovery client. @enable So in this program we are going to use @enable discovery client actually. Since last program we have already defined @enable Eureka client. Okay. Now this application is going to act like a
Client microservice.
client microservices and here it has to be registered.
Account producer.
Eureka dashboard it has to register. But how my client will know that my Eureka dashboard is running in 1111 it was running? So where we have to configure that information?
Application.properties.
Okay, so go to your application.properties file.
Hello, sir.
Sir, it's not.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in my comic summary, it's showing error on this. After saving also.
Have you given npm clean install?
Oh, yes, sir. That's showing path failure or build failure method.
Sir, data is truncated, sir, when I insert the value, sir.
Yeah, I'm asking so many times why your people are not at all answering at the last moment. Go up. Give control A, control A, control X, control V. Okay, save it. Now open your npm clean install. Open your console. Just to go to your pom.xml once. Complete your project.
Hi, sir. Preeti this side. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I'm having power outage at my place, so due to that my laptop is discharged. I'm connected to my mobile, so I'm going to the lecture, but I'm not able to perform it practically now. So is that fine? I'll do the lectures later. I mean, I'll perform the practical later.
Okay, but try to complete it.
Yeah, sure. I'll try to cover that over the weekend.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, just go to your window. Go to your window. No, not that one. In the Eclipse lab. Window. Window. Show view. Problem. In the others, go to others and type problem. Select that one. Open. in the download, you just select that errors warnings selected. Select right click and select all. Right click and select all. Right click, select all. Once again, right click and delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Double click the problem. Double click on the problem. It will, now the error went up.
Yes, sir.
Sir, data is not inserting, sir.
Share your screen. Now you put an annotation called @enable discovery client in your main class, Rahul. @enable discovery client. Share your screen, Hitashni. Hitashni,
Yes, sir.
what is the mistake you have done, Hitashni? For 10,000, why you are giving colon, Hitashni?
Oh, sir.
Give a semicolon once again. Insert it. We are selecting, nothing will be there. Insert it. Again, you're given dot over there. It's comma.
Yes, sir.
So, in order to indicate it is a client application, we have defined an annotation called @enable discovery client annotation we have provided actually. Client annotation we have provided. Okay. So now I have indicated it is a client, but how many and this application knows that my Eureka server is running in 1111. So what where you have to configure? Application.properties file. So go to your application.properties file. Hello, where you are opening application.properties file.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so first we have to change your port number. How you are going to change your port number?
Server
Server.port. So server.port equal to 3333. Server.port is equal to 3333. And I already told, like whenever you register your client on the Eureka dashboard, it is not going to register your project. It is going to register some name. It has to be registered. So for that purpose, you have to provide what?
Spring.application.name.
Application name. Spring.application.name is equal to account-web client. Spring.application.name is equal to account-web client. Spring.application.name is equal to account-web client. Okay, so now I want to indicate that my Eureka is running in a port number called 1111 port number. So for that purpose, what do you have to give? Eureka.client.service-url.default zone is equal to service-url.default zone is equal to default zone is equal to zcaps. Default zone is equal to http://localhost:1111/eureka/ http://localhost:1111/eureka/. Okay, next thing. So in this program, I'm going to give all the input in which program I'm going to give it.
JSP file.
JSP program. And where you'll create your JSP file and all. But how my Spring Boot knows that JSP file is present inside your web app, webinf and all. So we have to configure what are the two properties we have to configure. Prefix as well as your suffix actually. So configure spring.mvc.view.prefix is equal to spring.mvc.view.prefix is equal to view. View.prefix is equal to what do you have to give?
Slash web
web-inf slash
JSP or
thing. We'll give it as views. Slash. Hitashni, will you write like Hitashni? Will you write in double quotes up? Hey, wait. Oh, cancel, cancel. I didn't ask to do this thing and all. I'm asking how you write in your application.properties file.
Web-inf or views, sir.
How you have to give it?
Capital.
Capital letter, change it. Don't give double quotes. Next property. What is your next property? Spring.mvc.view.
suffix.
Suffix. And suffix, what you have to give?
.jsp.
.jsp. Spring.mvc.view. Suffix is equal to .jsp.
View. MVC.view.
View.suffix is equal to .jsp. Okay, done. So now everyone right click your. Okay, so now I'm going to give all the requests I want to give it. So where I'll be giving the request and all in
In the controller.
controller program actually. So right click your package. No, wait. Right click your package and create a new class. Create a new class with package.controller and classes account controller. .controller and classes account controller. Classes controller account controller. And how you indicate it is a controller? Controller. Controller. Okay. So now I'm going to define some method, and before that method, how I'm going to give a request with the help of an annotation called
Request mapping or
get mapping, but mostly we'll be using which one?
get mapping.
We'll be more specific actually. So now define a method called public string home, public string home, public string home, and inside that just return index. Hello, I'm asking to return index. It's a method, just a method. And inside that method, just type return index. I small letter. Return index. So this index will be considered as what program?
JSP
JSP program. Okay. Before this method, what do you have to provide?
At the rate get
Get
mapping.
Value is equal to slash. At the rate get mapping, value is equal to slash. Hello, here you have to write it.
After the class.
Where you're writing. At the rate get mapping, value is equal to slash. Okay, so import it. So if I try to give a request called a slash now, it will invoke a method called home method, and what it is going to return?
Index.
Index.
Index. Okay, so it will go to a page called as your.
Index.jsp.
It will go to a page called save it. It will go to a page called as your index.jsp. Index.jsp. Now where we have to create your index.jsp? Inside which folder?
SRC main web app.
Yeah. To expand your SRC main, expand your SRC web app. So right click your web app folder and create a new folder called web-inf. New folder called web-inf. Web-inf. Now right click your web-inf folder and create a new folder called views. So right click your web-inf folder and create a new folder called views. New folder called views. Now right click your views folder and what do you have to create? JSP called index.jsp. Index.jsp. Create a new file called index.jsp. Index.jsp. Okay. So in this index.jsp page, okay, let me come back. Okay, so we created your index.jsp page. Now inside this index.jsp page, I may use some bootstrap concept I'll be using actually. So if I use my bootstrap concepts now, what I have to paste? Bootstrap. Okay, we have to paste your link tag inside your and after your meta tag. So maybe from the JSP program, maybe from that pet application or the student application, copy that link tag and paste it. Copy the link tag and paste it after the meta tag. Copy the link tag after your meta tag and paste it. Copy the link tag after your meta tag and paste it. So give the title as account page. 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 Okay, now copy the code from the chat window and paste it after your paste inside your body tag. Copy the code from the chat window and paste inside the body tag. Have you pasted and formatted? Paste and formatted. Done, guys? Okay. So now come inside the body tag. First, since I'm using my bootstrap concept, I'm going to use my container. I'm going to use it. And instead of container, also what we can able to use? Container hyphen fluid. Anything you can use it. I'm going to define a row, and in that row, I'm going to create a navbar. I'm going to create it actually. Now that and all bootstrap thing. Now come to the UL tag, and inside the UL tag, I created li ahref. I created an image. I'm creating image. Art is equal to bank. Title is equal to bank. Height is equal to 120, and SRC is equal to what we are provided.
C.
What is that C colon URL is called as?
Tag.
What tag? What tag? JSTL tag actually. And does my Tomcat understand the JSTL tag?
No.
No. So what we have to configure? Taglib directive. So now from the previous application, copy the taglib directive element for the C tag. Copy the taglib directive element for C tag. Okay, because my Tomcat doesn't understand the JSTL tags, it doesn't understand actually, and so we have to configure a tag called as your percentage at taglib URL equal to http://java.sun.com/JSP/HCL//code prefix is equal to C. Showing error?
Yes, sir.
And now just give Control A, Control A,
Yes.
Control X, Control V.
Actually, after I did that, but still I get error.
Okay, then once update your project. Once update your project. Update your project.
Yes, sir. Error gone.
Update your project.
Where it's showing error, sir.
After updating also.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Second.
Still error.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, after getting update also, I'm getting the error.
Okay. I just go to your go to your chat window once, copy the code in your pom.xml file. One. Copy the code from the chat window and put in your pom.xml file and give nvn clean install and update your project. Come down. Copy the code and paste inside your pom.xml, nvn clean install and update your project.
Sir, I'm not getting any error. So do I have to do it?
No error means leave it. No error means leave it. Format it, Hitashni. Give nvn clean install and update your project. If no errors means leave it. If you're getting errors now, copy the dependency and put in your pom.xml, nvn clean install and update your project. Update your project.
No changes, sir. It is again showing error.
Still error.
Check for dependency once. Just for an JSTL dependency. in complex.
So,
After putting the dependency error went up.
yes, sir.
Jasper and JSTL. Do you have?
Yes, sir. I have configured dependency.
Hitashni, can you go to your complex and check do you have Jasper and JSTL? Jasper and JSTL is not there. Add them.
Is it? Hitashni, what you're listening in the class, Hitashni,
Yes, sir. Copied here, sir.
where you pasted? Where is your Tomcat, Ember, Jasper, and JSTL dependency?
Embed is not, sir.
Sir, control A and after control A and just control H after control B, it's not showing error, but after saving it's showing error in the tag.
Update your project.
Sir, I have all the dependencies, but it's giving an error.
Yes, sir. After updating, it is again showing error, sir.
Error, huh?
Yes, sir.
Copy pasted one.
So, can we change the prefix, sir, to F and try?
No need, no need.
Okay.
Error went up. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any other person not getting?
Yes, sir.
Share your screen. Down. Oh, Rajnesh, no? Rajnesh, where you
Yes,
paste
sir.
your dependencies and all, Rajnesh?
Oh, sorry, sir. In the dependency, sir.
Then where you pasted all the dependencies?
Yeah, yes, sir.
No, leave that, leave that. Cut from 52. 69. Cut it and paste it. Now update your project.